I'm Louise Wasilewski, CEO of Acivilate, and I'm going to tell you about a transformation happening in a $130 billion industry that you might not have noticed. That industry is criminal justice. Our customers are jail directors, probation commissioners, court administrators, and they're living through a sea change. We used to say that a probation officer's job was to trail them, nail them, and jail them. But now we found that doesn't cut crime, and it is crazy expensive. Now their job is to stop people going back to jail, and the trend is to rehabilitation. We even have judges talking about graduating people from court. The problem is federal privacy rules get in the way of justice and health and human services professionals working together for effective rehabilitation. The traditional way of doing it is labor-intensive, it doesn't scale, and frankly, those jobs are hard to fill. We found a way to overcome those privacy rules in a compliant way so those professionals can work together effectively, efficiently, and at scale. Our product has been developed with input from around the country. It's a mobile-first communication platform designed specifically for criminal justice rehabilitation. It's a software-as-a-service business model, fast to deploy, and yes, it's compliant. With 4.5 million people on probation or parole at $1 a day a person, it's a big opportunity. And I am delighted to tell you we have our first paying deal. We'll be deploying in the next 30 days, very conveniently here in Georgia. It's the first domino to fall, and we have a pipeline of opportunities at the state and local level. This could get big very quickly. We're proud to have bootstrapped to that first revenue. We have the chops to do the job, and over the past year, we've grown a team. My own background is 25 years experience in the business and technology of communication systems. I used to run technology for a $300 million line of business. This is my 5th startup. It's also my 4th time working with my CTO and co-founder, Daryl DeFries, over the past 20 years, including at his last startup that made a $130 million exit. Our first strategic hire was Terry Wolf, a former probation officer. Terry rose to become CIO for the Georgia Department of Corrections and for the Governor's Office of Planning and Budget. He has deep expertise. We've now learned how to make sure the money is actually in the budget for us. So we've just hired a closer. Our mission resonates with young people who are eager to come and work for us. We know how to grow. But make no mistake, this is an economic imperative. The trend is rehabilitation because high recidivism is simply too expensive. Nobody else solves this problem the way we do, simply and compliantly. Many people in this room have helped us along the way, and I'm thankful for the opportunity to give you an update and to thank you for your support. The business is accelerating. We're poised to expand not only across the state, but across the country. If you'd like to join us on that journey, I'd love to speak to you afterwards. Thank you very much.